证制闸机口扫描入场参观，谢谢。
Hi, I'm Bray. Today I come to Pudong, Shanghai to visit Expo. The Expo is about new energy vehicle technology and new energy lithium battery technology. Three purposes of today's visiting. Number one is to learn some new technology. Number two is to find some business opportunity because my main business is auto parts. And number three, to see if I can meet some famous guys such as Musk. Now let's go. I just get off from Metro Line 2 and enter through the nearest entrance of Hall E1. But I was told this EV technology exhibition can only be entered through the entrance W1. So I have to walk for more than 1 kilometer to the correct entrance. This wall is the exhibitors list. Judging by the density of the company's name, the exhibitors should be all listed. This time only 3 halls, W1, W2, and W3. Have got the visitor card. These are the concurrent forums. The International Rise of Electrochemical Energy Storage Summit Forum, and the 2023 Lithium Battery and Copper Foil Summit Forum. The general forum is for people in the industry to share industry data, analyze industry trends, exchange industry experience. If you want to quick feel the trend of an industry, you should reserve time to hear the forum. It's the first exhibition I visit in 2023. Seeing so many people, I feel so happy. The familiar feeling of visiting exhibition come back. All the exhibitors are related to EV and EV battery. Now in China, the industry related to new energy vehicles and new energy battery are all one big fly industries. This shows a waste air recycling system. It's a necessary environmental air cleaning system for newly built factories. The system scale will be about 10 meters multiplied by 20 meters. Large car companies such as BMW and Tesla are its customers. The factory is located in Suzhou, but its customers are from different cities. The cost of the whole system is more than $16,000. It works like this. The waste gas will be injected into this system. Then through completed handling, convert the waste gas into carbon dioxide and water, then injected into air. Generally, local governments will offer policy support. Many visitors are in the booth and they hurry over to have a look, listen for a while and talk with the engineer, and basically find out what the product is used for. It's a battery and a circuit test system. For example, if you are a second-hand car importer, after you import a batch of new energy vehicles, you want to know the uses of the battery to judge the condition of the car. Then this device is used to test the battery. Its visitors include technical service providers, manufacturers, fuel stores, and angel investors. It's my first time meeting the angel investor in real. What they care is very different from us. The angel investors ask the factory, how much is an annual output value? What level is this value in your industry? What is the proportion of the current product? Where is your factory? What big clients do you have? How many orders did BYD give you last year? As a buyer, what I care is very different. Is it easy to handle? Can achieve the test by pressing a button? How about your price? Do you develop and produce it by yourselves? Can you provide all-round technical support and an after-sale guarantee? Is it tested data secret? Can you offer sample? This is an automatic forklift system. It's more suitable for highly automated workshops, warehouses, and factories. I think it's very useful for overseas warehouses. Don't need to hire many workers. It can totally help you to move goods, to load product up and down from goods shelves. After observing for a while, this machine can move forward, backward, turn around, and adjust the height of fork as needed. Highest, put 2 layers of pallets. When reversing the direction, there will be a pause. Then the direction is adjusted at a 90-degree right angle. The path taken is small, and the actual space occupied is small. It turns only at right angles. The speed is not fast. Security is quite high. This is an electric vacuum conveyor. Can be applied to mines, chemicals, food, and medical industry. Powder products such as magnetic powder, lithium battery powder, gold powder can be used. Powder diameter should be smaller than 2 centimeters. The current model is the factory's smallest model. The machine has 2 consumable accessories. One is the sealing ring, and the other is the paper filter element. Its operation panel is also very simple. Pressing the up and down buttons can adjust the discharging time and the section time. Do you know what this is? This is a feeding station. Looks like a vibration screen machine. Put powder here. It can avoid material dust flying everywhere. The overall structure principle is somewhat similar to the range hood when you pack lithium powder for lithium batteries. Due to the powder being very expensive, this machine designed a circulation system. The powder dust can be absorbed into the bucket at the back and stored. When the powder reaches a certain amount, it can be blown down and no waste of the expensive powder. See this? It combines both a hybrid air vacuum conveyor and a feeding station. It was still on display just now, but is now stopped. This hybrid wire vacuum conveyor is more complicated than the one just now, and the system is better. It's a PLC control system. The normal production process is that pours lithium powder into the feeding station. A vacuum conveyor completes vacuum adsorption and transport. Of course, to achieve an automatic production line, you still need a packaging machine to accept the powder. This robot mechanical arm is so tall. It is estimated to be about 3 meters high. This arm is very different from anything I've seen before. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 axes. It's a 5-axis robot arm. The function of the axis is similar to our mobile phone gimbal. It maintains the stability of the arm and can operate more complex instructions and scenes. Sharp.
5轴，这是5轴的机器手臂。这个蛮厉害的，去对面看一下，白色的。这个在疯狂摇头的，就是他家比较小型的机械手臂。
These are small robotic arms. Can only do some simple basic operations, such as going from point A to point B. The scope of work is also relatively small. The white one in the middle is 4 axes. The factory's robot arm have a wide range, which can meet the various needs of robot arms from simple to complex. I looked at this machine for a long time. At first, I thought it is selling mechanical arms. Later, after asking sales, I found out that is the solution provider of the fixture for the mechanical arm. For complex, irregular, variation sizes subs, the operation can be done very well. And it is also changed the feature by size to meet different clamp needs. This set of feature is used with the robotic arm. Generally speaking, after the buyer buys it, the engineer will write the instruction of the tester into the operating system of the robotic arm to complete the corresponding work instruction. What's this? I also don't know. Then I asked salesman. This machine detects alignment problems. It's used during producing a car. It detects alignment issues with accessories. For example, there are many original parts inside an electric car. It's difficult to find whether they are aligned with people's naked eyes. But with this machine, it can detect whether the interface of each circuit board inside is aligned. Car manufacturers will need the machine. The 2 vertical boards in the middle, the position of my fingers, this one and this one, have many connection holes. These 2 boards will be connected to a back-end platform. If the interface is aligned, there will be a corresponding light display. If not, the back-end platform will remain. See? The light is on. Prove alignment. The orange color of this booth stands out so much that I couldn't resist stopping by to see what they are selling. It sells decoder. The decoder is to capture the ball code through high-frequency shooting by the camera. There are 2 general code systems. One is the QR code commonly used by our mobile phones. One is this data matrix. Some big manufacturers like BYD have such code printed on the products for each component, including the packaged components, so that the source can be tracked. If a problem is found, they can know which part of the component has the problem and can quickly locate it. There are 2 cameras here. The left one is a solid-state camera that requires manual focus, and the right one is a liquid camera that can automatically focus. This is the camera. This small one is solid camera. There is a screw here, which can be adjusted manually. These are large camera, can automatically focus. A little heavy, feels more than 500 grams, but not sure what brand of camera it is. There are 3 interfaces. This is a cutting machine for soft materials. This part is a working table, which is 2.5 meters multiplied by 1.6 meters. The max working width is 1.6 meters, and it can cut materials with a max thickness of 2 centimeters. The material should be flexible material. Metal can't be cut by this machine. In the market, feeding machine, cutting machine, and collecting machine are a single machine. Sometimes feeding machine and cutting machine are combined into 2-in-1 machine. But this machine combined 3 machines into one, namely feeding, cutting, and collecting are all in one working table. And this platform is very large. For some materials that require a clean environment, this machine is very feasible. It can cut car seat, cushions, floor mats, etc. This company provides a complete set of stemming parts, such as frame of the engine chassis, the engine cover, and the door frame over there. The material include plastic frame and metal frame. This is a blender. The volume can range from 5 liter to 1500 liter, and the flexibility is quite large. And also many visitors in this booth. Permanent magnet machine with Q color. Permanent magnet, also called infab magnet, is a rare material. The machine is for wind power generation and water power generation. This machine is mainly composed of permanent magnet and copper. These metals sound expensive, but the price is much lower than I thought. I asked why. The company has shares in rare earth company in China, and the price of raw materials equals to self-produced and sold, so the price is more competitive. I mentioned the machine is so cute. The salesman tells me the color is decided by the boss, and the boss is a female. Well, that's not surprising. Still remember the second booth I went to at the beginning? There were 2 angel investors patronizing. This factory has won a few rounds of angel financing. The underground spotlight is very interesting. Generally, shops facing the street above the second floor will use this spotlight to attract the audience, and this is the first time I have seen at the exhibition. The position of this person is also very interesting. Most of the exhibitors this time are batteries, automobile production, production support, product backend, and some support and solutions, with a few specific past exhibitors. The logic of the exhibition is also solutions for the automobile industry and upstream and downstream products, such as magnetic materials, powder mining from mines, processing, packaging, assembly, testing, assembling, and back-end service providers in vehicle factories. Variety number 1, adding a lot of charging piles. Variety number 2, here and there are all empty, but now so many venues have been built. Variety number 3, the number of foreign visitors. I only see 2 foreigners who seems to have lived in China for a long time. The 3 tasks at the beginning of today: learn new technology, find a good product, see if I can meet mask. The first 2 are basically completed. And the third task, the fact has proved that I think too much, but Tesla's super factory is in Shanghai. There is always a chance. Bye bye.